What I think we need is people who can go on shows like Joe Rogan. What does that mean? That means people who can have actual conversations. And sometimes I think this is a challenge, especially for older politicians. Donald Trump is a little bit of an anomaly, but they're so used to talking in like talking points and policies that it's hard for them just to go on and like chop it up and have a normal conversation. I thought that was a little bit of a missed opportunity with Kamala Harris when she went on Call Her Daddy, is that it was like so policy focused. It should have been more what the usual programming of Call Her Daddy is. And obviously you're going to tame it down a little bit. So you're not going to be asking her a lot of the questions that Alex Hoover asks her guests. But I do think we need people who can go on there and not to like play purity politics with the podcast, right? Like just because you go on Joe Rogan, it doesn't mean you endorse his positions on, trans girls and girls sports. Just because you go on Barstool, it doesn't mean that you endorse everything that like Dave Portnoy or whoever has said. When you try to purify yourself like this, you just end up cutting yourself off from a huge audience that you would never otherwise reach. And if you look at the demographics of who is on, of who listens to Rogan, right? It is very diverse ideologically. It's about a third, Republican, Democrat, Independent, very racially diverse. And it's a lot of young men. And these are people who will basically do everything in their power not to have to listen to MSNBC, consume political news. And so like, this is the only way you're going to reach them. And why on earth are we not trying to reach them there?